Alright. It looks like it's snowing as well. Yeah, so I did spawn inside a safe house at the beginning. Thanks for the follow, Gulnock. Yeah, I did spawn inside an evac shelter over here. I put the item spawn scaling down to 80% of what it should be. So I didn't actually find anything in the evac shelter that was handy. I found just a first aid kit. So it's going to be quite difficult to do this playthrough. I need to figure out a way to get plant fibers, and I can't exactly remember how to do that. Yeah, I can't like bash stuff. Let's have a look what we needed. Because I want to make a stone knife. So I just need a rock or a ceramic shard. And I need sinew, thread, plant fiber, or a withered plant, or string. So you can get sinew from butchering a corpse, but you need to be able to butcher the corpse before you can actually get the sinew. I do not have any mutations or CBMs, no Gulnuck. I did choose the genetically unstable trait to make it a bit more interesting, because I thought being in the wilderness for this long would be a bit boring maybe. So I made myself, yeah, a chemical imbalance. Yeah, so this one's just hunger, sleepiness. Yeah, this might be why my character was kind of in pain a little bit before. I thought I had the other trait as well that actually makes you mutate, but apparently I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna need to keep foraging for some good stuff. Oh, look at that. Oh no, that was just because I got caps lock on. Turn that off. So unfortunately I'm getting really hungry while I'm foraging. But normally you get withered plants pretty quickly. Yeah, chemical imbalance isn't really the best. I thought I picked genetically unstable, but I don't know what I was thinking. I just picked the wrong thing, I guess. Yeah, it could be because my hands were frosting it potentially. Just finding heavy sticks right now, which is a bit unfortunate. Normally, when I don't want to find string, that's all I find. A lump of steel. That's really weird. Definitely don't normally find lumps of steel. Ceramic shard would be handy. We'll use that to build the butchering tool. There's still nothing. Got a rock, yay. Some more veggies, that's quite good. I might just eat a few right now because my character is really not in a good state. I really should be cooking them, but I've really got to figure out a way to make fire as well. A newspaper. Didn't find anything. Yeah, it's weird because I just started this character and it's already snowing. It's not like I've been playing for like a couple of weeks in game or anything like that. It's a good thing that I'm finding a lot of veggies though. It's gonna help out. Wild herbs are always good. You can make quite good meals with those later on. Has anyone else tried doing this sort of challenge where you just live from a forest without kind of venturing into any towns? It's definitely puts you at a big disadvantage. Nuclear snow, potentially. Come on, give me a piece of string or withered plant. I'm so sure I saw one earlier. I'm actually going to go back and have a look. When I was trekking out here into the woods, I'm pretty sure I uncovered a withered plant, but then I got attacked by a moose. So I had to run, and that's why I got a lot of damage on me before. My head actually got down to just 3 bars, but luckily I managed to kill the moose. So this is the tree here that I was just working on before. I was just cutting up a bit of wood, so I got some logs here, some 2x4s which I'll use to make a house later on, and I'm probably going to clear out this area around me right here to make a log cabin. Yeah, no books. I've thankfully found a few in the tents I just found. I will probably at some point try find some books, because yeah, you really do gimp yourself without books. You definitely need books in this game. Alright, so yeah, here it is. I can see the withered plant now. I'm pretty sure this is withered plant here. There we go. I knew I'd seen one. More herbs, nice. Alright, now we can make a butchering tool. I might need to get one more thing though. Stone knife, no. No, please. Please just craft it. Oh no, a moose spotted. Please do not come for me. That's the worst thing. Yeah, the buttons for this game are a bit annoying, but after a while, you just it becomes second nature. You just kind of go for it. You know where they are. When I do have long breaks, so I come back to it, and I do forget. And it takes me a little while to sort of figure it out again. So I've spotted a moose. Where is it on the minimap? It's northeast of me, it seems. I hope it just does not come. If it says approaching, I'll stop, but otherwise I'm just going to keep... Okay, so the moose is actually coming for me now. Where is it? How far away is it? I don't actually see it on the minimap. We're going to have to stop crafting. There he is, right there. Great. Alright, so hopefully he's going to step into the bush and I'll get a little bit of an advantage, but I'm just going to wait and see what happens. No, he didn't step in the bush. Alright, we're going to have to go toe to toe right here, because otherwise if I try to run away, he'll just keep up with me the entire time, and he'll just keep hitting me. So I killed the moose before in about 5 hits, but it took me about 6 turns to get my 6th hit in, or 5th hit, or whatever it was. So I got a good hit to start off with, but he hits me in my head. Another really good hit, and luckily he went for my torso instead that time, and boom, down. That moose died really quick. I won't be surprised if it was actually already damaged, because normally it takes about 5 hits to kill them with a decent weapon when you're doing about 20 damage, so I'm quite surprised. You haven't played in 4 years. Wow, that is a long time. It's surprising how long this game's been going on for, and how much it changes. Because yeah, I'm quite sure the game you used to play 4 years ago is probably not too similar to how it is right now. Let's go ahead and make this tool again. Hopefully we don't get interrupted. Come on, please. We crafted it. We crafted it. Woo! Alright, so now I can butcher this corpse. Butcher. Alright, so we got a bit tired doing that, but we've got a whole bunch of stuff here. This is going to be real handy. So we've got some raw pelt, a bunch of sinew, bone, all this is really good stuff. And the great thing is we actually have another corpse to butcher as well, another moose. Cheers for the follow, mate. F40ph, thank you. So for now, I'm just going to go leave all my stuff on this table here. I'll move everything up that I can. Tin can. Lump of steel. Alright, we'll just head back down and pick up the rest of this moose corpse. Get away from me, snake. It's gonna take a little while, isn't it? Oh well. It's gotta happen. I'm just gonna camp out up here, since we've got a tent already. Does anyone know if you can deconstruct a tent? I saw you can like collapse it and pick it up, but can you actually like rip it up and get materials from it? Because if you can get materials from it, that could be quite handy. But I'm not sure. Looks like we've got a snake moving in on our wood supply. It is a rattlesnake, so I don't really want to mess with it. I've never really been poisoned by a snake in this game, but I'm not sure if it's even possible. Alright, there we go. So unfortunately we've got to do this one more time, because we've got to go get another corpse. And all while this is happening, I'm getting very, very hungry and thirsty. Alright, so something died here. It was just a bobcat. We'll butcher that, get a few things, and over here is where I got attacked by the moose, and we'll butcher this as well. Took quite a while. Alright, so we'll grab the pelt and the meat. Okay, not the pelt. Offal, the meat, and the fat. What else can I grab? Sinew. Alright, so quite a bit really. And see what we can grab over here. All of it. All of it? All of it. Alright, we'll go drop this off. We'll need to do one more run. So my next concern now is to actually get a good supply of fresh water. So luckily it is raining, but I don't have any way of collecting that rain just yet. And I want to make a way to collect it. So normally what you can do is you can get a funnel and a bottle, and you put the bottle on the ground and the funnel on the bottle, and you'll just collect rain slowly over time. The other way is you can just go to a natural sort of river or lake and stuff like that, pick up some water and go boil it. The problem I have right now is that I have no way of starting a fire, so I can't really boil stuff, which is a bit annoying. I think I'll just leave the rest of that stuff down here. What was it? It was just... oh wait, I didn't grab it. I do really want that pelt. It's only grabbing one at a... oh, I think this was a bug. Someone was saying that you can't pick up multiple stacks of meat at a time anymore. It's just a bug though, I think. Yeah, if I can butcher the tin, I will give it a go. I'm not entirely sure if it works though. Plastic and aluminium. Okay. I'm guessing though, plastic isn't really too useful because you need like a plastic mold to be able to mold that into say like a funnel. Let's see if we can create a funnel. So we'll just search. How do you search again? Find funnel. Okay, so you can make a leather funnel and a makeshift funnel. So makeshift funnel will use my bottle. Or aluminum. Aluminum. If the tent yields aluminum, I could use that instead. Because I don't really want to use up my bottles right now. I only have 2. Okay, let's just try and take this tent down maybe. How do you do it again? Yeah. Take it down. Large tent. I can't even pick it up. It weighs 10. Has 10 volume. Is there a way to disassemble stuff that you can't pick up? There has to be. I'm pretty sure there was. You can deconstruct furniture that's next to you. I'm not sure if you can disassemble it if you can't pick it up. Yes, it says made of aluminium and plastic. You can wield it, I'm sure. Yeah, dispose of that. Store it in inventory. I try butchering it. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, you can't disassemble it. I'll drop it on the ground and try butchering it. Yeah, you cannot disassemble it. You don't have the necessary tools. Is that because my knife isn't in my hands? Knife is a tool though, you shouldn't need to wield it. Yeah, it says you can't. Okay, well that's a little bit unfortunate, but I guess we're just going to have to go on. So I did actually have... got a plastic bottle on me. And... well, I do have a soda can stove kit. I could have heated up those things. Yeah, I can't disassemble this either. It is a container though, and it is watertight. But how much does it hold? It holds 0.25, which isn't really that much. This holds half a litre. You can make a fire drill. Yeah, I have survival level 2. That was a tool, wasn't it? I did see it, yeah, fire drill. That's just one of those things that you spin the stick and it just heats up and then causes a flame eventually. So that's actually not too bad, apart from the fact that it takes string. I might actually need to take off a piece of clothing and kind of like disassemble it. Disassemble it to get some string. Okay, so one thing that would be really handy is if I could find like a plastic bottle in a bush. Because I don't really want to have to disassemble the only one that I have. So for this can here, it says it's open, but if you go onto it, it says watertight. I'm wondering if you're able to put a funnel on top of a can? I'm assuming you can, like, I don't see why it wouldn't let you do that. Some more veggies, nice. But either way, we're gonna have to do it pretty quick because I'm starting to get really thirsty. Yeah, no, it's an apricot tree. You can chop it down. Cut down grass. See, if you cut down grass, does that yield you fibers? Not sure. Alright. I'm just gonna have to do it until you trap it in my inventory. Yeah, so I should be able to just leave them on the ground, hopefully. Let's go ahead and make this funnel. How did I do it again? Find funnel, mixture funnel. Oh, you need three small plastic bottles. Yeah, that isn't the best. Ah, okay, makes the fire doesn't spread. Yeah, I'm not too sure if you can funnel it into a can. Okay. I wonder what I can do here then. I guess while I still got light, I might as well just try and find more stuff in these bushes. Just gotta hope that we find some plastic bottles and stuff like that. What was this? Cigarette butt. It doesn't help us at all. Some more withered plants, so just take it for now. Bone. It's not too handy right now. A canvas sack. Cotton. Can store 15 litres, but it's not watertight, I'm assuming. A canvas sack. Can that be used to make sort of like a backpack in a way? I would assume so. I've never actually seen a canvas sack. What have I got on me? Alright, I'll just go drop the stuff off and bring it back. Ah, that's why I need to wield this. Store in inventory. Alright, let's go pick it back up. Keep looking. Oops. Some more herbs. If it gets really desperate, I'm actually able to I need a pot. I was gonna say I can use my soda can stove kit and boil some water, but I need some sort of pot to put it into before I can boil. I need to go back soon and have some food. Newspaper. Apparently you can like read these and sometimes find some good stuff in them. I've heard. Nah, it doesn't work. I think it's the magazines that drop every now and then. Right, we'll just eat this vegetable. Try and keep our hunger at bay. Found some hickory nuts. Yeah, this is quite challenging. I've never really done this sort of playthrough, so I'm a little bit lost as to how to progress. So it's a learning experience. Dog bane. Isn't that poisonous? A very fibrous stem and mildly poisonous. Yeah. I wonder what you can do with that. Let's grab a few rocks as well, just in case. We can use them later on. Can't fit any more. Alrighty, drop these off. So right now I'm just kind of collecting everything, just in case that we can actually use something eventually. Got lots of stuff here to cook up. We don't have a log. A soda can stove kit. Do you actually need wood to fuel that soda can stove kit? I thought it was just gas. Man, these logs are heavy. Yeah, they're very, very heavy. We'll just take another one of these. 2x4. 2x4 just sounds way too big. Is that what I was actually saying? Was it telling me that I need to have wood to put into this kit? Heat up food. Here we go. You don't have the appropriate food to heat up. So there's some food over here. No. That's really annoying how I ask you that every single time. Yeah, so I've already eaten the can of mushrooms. There's a bit of dehydrated meat here. And some cornmeal. There we go, that was actually pretty good. No, just take that meat. Oh man, it's so heavy. I have like no carrying capacity. I've got to make myself a backpack. Otherwise it's going to be really, really tedious. So what can I make right now? So you can make tinder. What I really need to make is that fire drill, and for that I need some more string. Which is a bit annoying, a little bit annoying. Right, trying to use my wood axe. An ember carrier. That could become handy later on, potentially. A digging stick. I don't need that because I've got these embrasier things next to me. Fishing hook, plant fiber washboard. Yeah, see, fishing. I've never even tried fishing in this game. Ever. It sounds really tedious. So, right, you can make small string from the sinew. Of course you can. I only just learnt recently what sinew actually was. It's kind of disgusting. Your morale is too low to craft. Damn, that's really annoying. It's really, really annoying. If only you could just open your mouth up and just have a drink of water when it's raining. It'd be quite handy. So, how can I get my morale up? Maybe being inside or something, out of the rain? I wouldn't assume that would be a big boost to my morale. Where it was all outside, of course. Where's that sinew gone? Here it is. There's lots of it here. So much. Take 10 maybe? Even 10's heaps. What are some easy ways of getting your morale to boost up? Small string. Did I not grab that sinew? I have it, I just need more. That's what I thought. Where did it go? It's up the top. Yeah, I'm not really too sure how to get my morale up. Normally if you have like an MP3 player, you could listen to that, and that will sort of boost your morale a little bit. It's one easy way of doing it. I guess reading sort of non-learning books, so if you have a book like a novel, you can read that to get some morale. Eating food increases your morale as well, so maybe I could try that. I had some beef jerky up here, which might help me a little bit. I don't really need to eat that much food though.